Yo, I know what you're here for. Let's get to that sports talk. You know what it do. You know what it does. You got your boy Vance over there. That's our Ohio State guy, San Francisco guy, Yankees guy. We got the World Series coming up on Friday. You know what I'm saying? That's your boy Vance. This is your guy Dino. All the questions you need to be asked will be answered here today. You see the title. The Buccaneers get absolutely ran over, dominated, shitted on by Lamar Jackson and the Ravens at first through the first half. You know what I'm saying? We like, why Derrick Henry not getting the ball? Why Derrick Henry not getting the ball? And then all of a sudden, he goes 80 yards down the sideline, and now
Yeah.
he's in with 169 yards and 11 yards per carry on every single run. All of a sudden, in this game, and a touchdown, a receiving touchdown. So Derrick Henry's he's rushing it, he's receiving it, he's getting it every way he wants it. And just when you think Derrick Henry not doing nothing, he get 200 on you. He get 200 on you. Can you see any flaws in this team, fans? Do you see any flaws in this team?
Honestly, like no. Like for the simple fact of, I was watching highlights yesterday, and all I saw were just highlights of him just running people over.
Yeah, bro, and
it was nuts.
But this was Lamar. Even though Derrick Henry went crazy, this was a Lamar Jackson day. You feel me? This was a Lamar Jackson day. 281 yards, 5 passing TDs, and that bears the question, Vance, is Lamar the favorite after that type of performance to win MVP last night? Is that will he win MVP after a type of performance he had last night with 5 passing TDs? Prime time Lamar, prime time.
I mean, he very well could. I wouldn't be shocked, but it's one game. I wouldn't be shocked, but he very well could.
He could be the first ever quarterback to win 3 MVPs and not win a Super Bowl. Not saying he won't win one this year. This year hasn't finished, but 2 back-to-back MVPs, 3 of them. Lamar Jackson just can't be denied. 5 passing TDs. He's shutting down all the haters. He's putting them out the way, taking them out. What else we got?
It's also tough if you're the Bucs because you lost both your receivers.
Yeah, man.
Mike Evans, Chris Godwin.
That's what I was about to get. Yeah, Chris Godwin, Mike Evans out
lost
the game. Yeah, dislocated his ankle. Chris Godwin dislocates his ankle. Mike Evans goes out with that hamstring after he gets that amazing touchdown to get them going. But is it panic? Is it patience, or should the Bucs be worried? Should the Bucs be worried about going forward about?
They're a good team. I wouldn't be, but without your receivers, it's going to be more difficult. I think they're a good enough team. I really do.
Yeah, they got some good players, but without Chris Godwin, without Mike Evans, bro, this could be a serious problem for the Bucs. You know what I'm saying? Heading into this game 4-2, now 4-3. I think they got a tough schedule coming down the line without your 2 dogs, man. Y'all tell me, can the Buccaneers still be as good as they been without those 2 guys on the field? And I think not. Since Baker Mayfield has joined the team, he's thrown over 600 passes, and only 30 haven't been to Chris Godwin and Mike Evans. All the rest have been to those two players. So, you can't. I feel like it seems too tough. It seems too tough to come back from. I think it's time to worry for the Buccaneers. I don't get what Todd Bowles is doing. Are you slow or are you stupid? Todd Bowles, what the hell are you doing? The game's
I don't
already.
know if he's the guy.
You already got your ass whooped. You already got your ass whooped.
Yeah, I don't think he's the guy.
Man, like, what are you doing? You putting players out there just to get them hurt, and he got to have that conversation with the owner, bro. You don't put the game is already over, and now say you put him in there and he gets hurt. Like I seen the video with not to get off topic, but I seen a video with Saquon Barkley and Nick Sirianni. He could have got the his franchise his all-time rushing yards in the game. He asked him if he wanted to get back in there or you wanted to be on the sideline. He said, "Nah, let my dogs eat. Let my boys eat out there." And especially like if the game's over and then you get put out there and then say Saquon get hurt. Say Saquon get hurt, then you're pissed. Just like Chris Godwin, just like these boys. It's a tough loss for the Buccaneers. I know it's a tough loss for Baker Mayfield.
You lost your two best guys in one game. I know how that
Yeah,
feels.
man. Yeah, you lost your two best guys, and you're a 49ers fan, and you lost a lot of guys. You know what I'm saying? George, Debo, shit.
Ayuk,
Even if
McCaffrey,
Trent,
Ayuk,
even if Trent is healthy, he got kicked out the game. I mean, shit, you can't have any player.
Ayuk.
Yeah, McCaffrey, Ayuk, all your boys then got sat out with injuries. But what a game from Lamar Jackson for the year. 2,265 total yards, 17 total TDs, only two interceptions through all that yardage. Derrick Henry is looking to break the record, Eric Dickerson record in yards in the season. He's projected to have over 2,000 yards rushing. I mean, when you think he's not going to do something, he fucking does it. He goes off. He puts the you get Derrick Henry to put him out their misery, bro. You put him out they misery. Yeah, hey Devin.
Derrick
Devin might
Henry.
got it. We might get
I'm
Devin in the live stream. Tell hey Devin,
I'm
put it
so
in the chat.
happy. I'm honestly so happy.
Yeah, man. Hey Devin, he's definitely the MVP front runner right now. I give him his
I don't think
respect.
so. I think
Five, Vance, five touchdowns, five touchdowns in the game. He definitely after that type of performance. There's nobody who's doing what Lamar Jackson is doing. Vance, argue with me.
I'm gonna go with a guy who's thrown an ungodly amount of touchdowns and has never turned the ball over. I don't know if you heard of him, Buffalo Bills quarterback. He has zero
Clearly,
turnover, zero. He has zero interceptions.
who?
Josh Allen, zero interceptions. Dude,
So you got Josh Allen over Lamar Jackson
he's
MVP. I seriously disagree. I seriously
he's thrown
disagree.
zero interceptions, zero.
Yeah, but this man just went five touchdowns and
So did
five
Josh Allen
incomplete.
in the
This
last
man
game.
had the same amount of touchdowns as incompletions.
So Josh Allen would know what you're getting at.
He's the front runner, but come on, Josh Allen. Josh Allen. Come on, advance.
He had
Hey,
five touchdowns.
Josh Allen, but Josh Allen is balling. But Lamar Jackson, he not balling like Lamar Jackson. AFC North standings. You got Ravens at 5-2. You got the Steelers at 5-2. That's gonna be a good matchup when they verse each other. You know the Bengals, they trying to rile back. They didn't just got they third, I think they second straight dub or whatnot. And I think against all
They're not
us
picks if your
Alice
corners
should
didn't
have
catch
threw
him,
two
bud.
picks, but our corners
They're
couldn't
not picks
catch.
if they didn't catch him. They're not picks if they didn't catch him.
Hey, I know who caught something last night. Yo, big man right here. He went out in the game, but shout out Marlon Humphrey. You got to give him his respect. You know what I'm saying? You got a lot of fans out there disrespecting Marlon Humphrey. Is he washed? Stay off the podcast. You know what I'm saying? Get back in the lab. He was in the lab that last night, two interceptions, baited Baker Mayfield, baited him, and he got two picks, bro. Shout out Marlon Humphreys. He's starting to step back into himself, but it's kind of hard for Marlon Humphrey to go down, and now you're stuck with guys like Stevenson and Williams out there at corner. Uh, I think it's a tough task coming down the line. This defense has to play better. This Ravens defense has to play better in the playoffs in order to beat a guy like Patrick Mahomes. Even though Patrick Mahomes is playing bad, he just finds a way to win. And against a defense like the Ravens right now, it's a little shaky. They balling out on offense, so the offense is kind of bailing you out with Derrick Henry finishing games and Lamar doing what he's doing. Lamar things, MVP things, but down the line, this defense, man, this defense has to get right. They're in the AFC. The Ravens look like the team to beat. Nobody has an offense like them except for my team. We're leading the league in total points, baby. Commanders, stand up. And you got any Commanders fans in the chat? I just want to shout out my team. We number one in points, baby. They believe in us.
To be honest, be honest with me. Did you believe in your team before this year?
I ain't believe he was gonna be the total points and yards. I
Exactly.
definitely didn't believe that. Definitely didn't believe that shit. But hey, we up there. Um, Tampa Bay just can't. It's very they started off pretty good with Mike Evans, but then after all that, it came down to injuries. It came down to Baker Mayfield throwing interceptions, and it was just felt like there was no home field advantage here in Tampa. You know what I'm saying? They come back after the hurricanes and stuff like that. Hurricane Milton. You thinking they're gonna come out here? They're gonna show the fan
I
base what
thought
they
they.
got, and they ain't show shit. They ain't show nothing.
I honestly, I'm surprised that game was in Tampa.
Yeah, you know what I'm saying that kind of that building kind of got yeah, I'm kind of surprised too, but you know what I'm saying the hurricane kind of stuff kind of passed or whatnot. So who knows? But I'm expecting the Buccaneers to play at least a little bit better, at least a
Yeah,
little bit better.
I'm happy that. But I mean, my thing is, they played good for a team that lost their two best receivers. They didn't get blown out.
Yeah, man.
At least they didn't get
Yeah,
blown out. They lost by
I mean,
10.
yeah, they tried. They lost by 10, but you know what I'm saying. The points don't really show the game.
No,
The Ravens destroyed them. Let's be real.
the game's not indicative. You're right, but I think it's closer if you don't lose Godwin and Mike Evans. That hurt them. Like, I'm being honest.
Oh yeah, that really hurt them down the stretch. That really hurt them down the stretch. But I think it's time to panic for a team like that. Uh, and they need do you think they do a trade at the trade deadline? What do you think, Vance? Do you go out and get a Cooper Cup who's talked about in trades? Do you try to get a D Hop who's rotting in Tennessee?
That's the hard part. Is Cooper Cup? If this was 3 years ago, I would be really excited.
Yeah, yeah.
I don't
You know
know.
what I'm saying? Cooper Cup a little injury prone, but he's a he's a
He's up
he's
and
a
down.
football he's a football physique. He's a football mind. He got that type of mind. So I think Baker Mayfield and this Buccaneers team might be in shops in the trade shop. When the trade deadline, Vance, I think November 5th, 6th, somewhere along the lines of that. Deontay
I
Johnson
don't
could be out
know.
there. Wide
Let me
receivers
look.
like yeah,
Let me
Deontay
look.
Johnson, uh, Cooper Cup. Who you think the Bucs should try to trade for? Do they even try to trade for anybody? Do they wait just to the November 11th to their bye week and try to get Mike Evans back? When you get put in a boot like Chris Godwin did, yo,
That's tough.
yeah, man, you can't. I don't think you can really come back from something like that. I think he might be gone for the season. When you get put in a boot and you get carted off the field,
It's different.
yeah, that's kind of like saying that's kind of putting your order your
I've
signature
said this. Mike
on your out the
Evans.
season line.
If I'm Mike, okay, I'm asking you a question. If I'm Mike Evans, do I consider retirement? I think Hall of Fame receiver. You got a ring. You're probably a Hall of Famer. Do you just call it? Would you call it?
Yeah, man. I mean, it's definitely could be in consideration, man, because I don't think the Buccaneers are going to the Super Bowl anytime soon. Baker Mayfield's a great guy. I get it. Baker Mayfield has changed his career around, but nobody has Baker Mayfield and the Buccaneers in the Super Bowl anytime soon. Not saying it couldn't
That's true.
happen, but it's very unlikely. Mike Evans has been in the league for I don't know how long now, very consistent. 1,000 yards every single year. You feel me? I think he loses that streak this year, depending on how long he's out with that hamstring. But you gotta I think he gets a I might even give Mike Evans a statue outside, bro. He just been with the Bucs for so long. He's been that guy. Y'all tell me. Hey, put your comments in the comment section. You got any questions about
Oh,
the game today?
I don't mean to cut you
Put it in
off.
the
Breaking
comment section.
news.
Yeah.
I don't mean to cut you off. Breaking news. Alvin Kamara, 2-year extension with the Saints, 2-year, 24 and a half.
Wow. After I really thought he was going to get trade. It seemed like he
I
was
did
in
too.
trade talks. Wasn't he in trade talks? And now Alvin Kamara gets a extension. He's been playing very well, man. I'm surprised after he came off the injury. Let's see if I can pull something up here. Yeah, man. Breaking news. Breaking news. Alvin Kamara, he gets a deal. What y'all think, man? He deserve it, man. He deserve it. He $24.5 million extension. Agreed to 2 years. Why? But why you want to rock with the Saints, man? Why you want to rock down there, man? I just feel like you just want to rock, man. Alvin Kamara has been such a great talent that man, go to a different team, bro. You didn't been through the Michael Thomas era, the slant era, the Drew Brees era, the most horrible era, like as of lately, till you got Derek Carr. It's still terrible now because you went 2-0, and then after that, you exactly. If I'm Kamara, bro, just trade me, bro. You rotting in down there, bro. He wasted all his years down there. I mean, sometimes you got to be loyal. Some like Mike Evans, he been through 30-30 with Jameis Winston. That's what Mike Evans went through. 30-30 Jameis Winston. You got loyal. Sometimes you got loyal guys, and the Saints. It's probably about the organization. It's about the fan base with Alvin Kamara. It's not just about the winning with him. It's about the people down there in New Orleans. So he's been there for a long time. He's comfortable down there. He definitely probably has a house, family down there. So hey, sometimes you stick to what you're comfortable with. How do you feel, Vance, about this signing? Should he requested a trade, or should he have just you're good with
I'm
him staying with
I'm
the
with
Saints?
Devin. I'm with Devin. Money talks, but if you want to win, you go elsewhere.
Yeah, because the Saints ain't winning nothing. What five
No,
straight,
like I'm gonna be honest.
four or
Like I'm gonna
five
be
straight
honest.
losses?
I'm really, really happy. For those that don't know, Mike Thomas, Derrick Henry lives in Dallas. I'm shocked. He wanted to be a Cowboy, but they didn't offer him. I you could call me nuts. I don't know what you feel. I think Kamara would fit Dallas pretty well. I really do. I
Oh
really, really
yeah,
do.
that would have been a perfect little situation because Dallas just needs
He
a running
fits
back
them.
so bad.
They need a
Who the
running
fuck is
back.
Rico Dowdle? Who the hell is Rico
They
Dowdle?
speak Enrico Dotto. Like I'm not being rude. Alvin
Like,
Kamara fits. Like I don't like
like
Dallas. You don't either. Him to Dallas just makes sense.
But now he's wrapped up for the what until what
I mean, they could do
2027
sign and
now.
trade.
So yeah. So it's he done made some his marks with down there in
New
New Orleans.
Orleans.
So hey, shout out to Alvin Kamara getting his bag. You don't see enough running backs getting a bag. You don't see enough running backs getting a bag. So shout out to a running back getting a bag. Yeah, he would fit, and he is a very down back. Yeah, every down back. Yeah, he definitely is, bro. Respect out to Alvin Kamara. That is breaking news. Oh, hey, Vance, our first breaking news on the channel,
There you
right on the
go.
joint. Hey, that's lit. But
There you go.
shout out to Alvin Kamara getting his bag. Not enough players get their bag. Uh, another running back Cowboys whiff on. You know what I'm saying? I don't know what they're gonna do down in Dallas. They haven't won a home game, and I'm not even trying. I don't even want to bring them up. I don't even need to bring them up. But going to the second game, who knows? Tell me if y'all watched this second game. I didn't. Who gives a damn?
I watched the highlights.
I mean, 15-17. It was a field goal fest. It was a shitty field goal fest, and it came down to a field goal, and the Cardinals win 15, I think the 17, and man, who really and that's your guy who won it with the field
I
goal.
think
I don't know why
honestly,
they put double headers on Monday and especially them. Flex them to Sunday. Nobody cares about a Chargers Cardinals matchup.
I'm gonna be
Nobody's
honest.
watching that.
I think Jim Harbaugh's a great coach. I think the Chargers will be good here really, really, really quickly. I really do.
Yeah, you gotta give Harbaugh his you gotta give him some time. You know what I'm saying?
That
You
team will
can't
be good soon.
necessarily Yeah, you can't necessarily get on them right now. They're going through all they
But no,
cranes
I'm
and
with you.
whatnot.
2 games on Monday.
Yeah, man. How y'all feel about 2 games on Monday? Is that just give me one, baby? Just give me one NFL. We don't
You know
need
what
all
I
that.
would even do? I'd rather do 2 Thursday.
That would be lit. Two on
I know.
Thursday, but they got to look
One in
at these
the
matchups. If
one
these
on the
teams are,
afternoon, one in the afternoon, one at night. I don't know. What
yeah,
were you saying?
man.
Look at
I
the
just feel
matchups. You
like,
said.
like when it comes down to it and gets to that week, I know the schedule is already set sometimes, but they flex games sometimes, and you got to look at the records. 3-3 against what? 2-4, 3-4. We don't want we don't want to see that. Sorry, we don't want to see that, man. I didn't watch that. But hey, look, Kyler Murray. Damn, Kyler Murray gets that touchdown running down the sideline. He does something electric, flashes every single time, and it just I think it's just becoming a certain point in time that it's time to move on, Cardinals. When are y'all gonna have a good team and a good roster? Kyler Murray, he's good in spurts, but he might need more weapons. But the thing is, he had the weapons. He had D Hop, he had Kurt, he had our guy who's leading the league and scoring points right now, offensive coordinator Cliff Kingsbury. So I don't know, man. I didn't like say I watched the highlights. James Conner had a good game. I'm pretty sure he scored a touchdown. That's what it came down to. The Cardinals scored 2 touchdowns, and the Chargers kicked a bunch of field goals. I think we're the only team who actually won by kicking 1,000 field goals, but that ain't gonna win you games. They gotta score touchdowns, Vance. You gotta score touchdowns.
No, I agree with that. I think I picked the Chargers, but these are two teams that are like rebuilding, new coaches. I don't know.
Yeah,
I think the thing with Arizona is they swore up and down that Cliff Kingsbury was the problem, and he wasn't.
yeah, man.
Your team has proven
Oh,
he
I
wasn't the
seen this.
problem.
Y'all seen this? I know y'all seen this. I did see that.
Yeah.
That's probably the most exciting play. I mean, what the hell? I honestly think that guy tried to think he was that dude from the Saints. Y'all remember that dude from the Saints who caught it in
Yeah.
the end zone and caught it with one hand and took off? You don't got no running back background. Get your big ass to the ground. You finally got to pick
Jump on the
once in your
ball.
lifetime. Yeah, that's what I'm saying. You finally got to pick once in your lifetime. Get your fat ass to the ground. Like, I don't know what you're doing. You know, you're not no running back, no receiver. You will
You're not
400
very
pounds.
he's not fast either.
And then look how he's holding the ball.
He's
Can
not
you hold it?
fast.
Can you hold it? But hey, that probably
Big man
cost
making
him too.
plays.
I know he mad as hell. I know his family getting on him about that damn shit. I would get on his ass in the locker room. Now, what the hell is your big ass doing? Go to the ground. But hey, I think it's that big play from Kyler. Oh nah. Oh Big James Conner. Told you he had a pretty good game, James Conner. But really not much to really think of. Game winning field goal here. Just a field goal fest. Ain't nothing bad, nothing to talk about. Nothing big here. But hey, Cardinals get that win. They get that dub. Modern Warfare. I mean Call of Duty coming out October 25th. So Kyler Murray might be
He'll be
not getting any
grinding.
wins after that day. Yeah, after
He'll
that
be
day,
grinding.
wins. So all these wins are very critical for Kyler Murray before that October 25th date
Oh
coming out.
God.
Uh PEDs for Jamison Williams.
Vincent
They
Williams.
already got suspended for gambling problems. How you think? What do you think about this, Van? I think he's suspended for
I'm
2
gonna be
games.
honest with you. I'm shocked it's not longer.
Why you say that? Because he's been suspended already.
Well, PED is a big problem. If it's PEDs, you should be suspended half or at least or half a season or full season. It shouldn't be 2 games. PEDs in
Yeah,
baseball, it can get you 80, it's 80, 160, and then you're done. How is it not half a season?
yeah, man. How y'all feel about him? Like, what is he doing, man? You're on the Lions. This is one of the best teams. You already got your dumb ass suspended for doing some
For
dumb shit,
gambling.
and now you got something in your urine, and you know they test you twice. So you got the A test, and then
You
you got the
failed
hey look,
once. You know
And then you
what
got the
they
defense.
did? They opened the A, they opened sample 1, they found PED, like open B. All right, he's suspended.
Yeah, they probably said, man, I don't understand, man, how and look at this. You're an explosive
As
player. You're
someone
one of the
whose
key
dad
players on this
as someone
team.
whose dad as someone whose dad was a pro athlete, what they do is, he told me, is they test the first sample. If they find it, they test the second one. If they're in both, you're suspended.
Yeah, so they suspend Jameson Williams. Who knows if how this goes down. He just got to stop beating himself. This is a great player. You know what I'm saying?
He's only hurting himself.
I yeah, man. And what right on it, Devin, right on it. Shout
Yeah,
out Devin in the
absolutely.
chat. Anybody watching, put your comments in the comment section. We responding to all comments. I don't understand why are you doing drugs, such an idiot. Especially like you in the NFL, bro. You in the NFL, bro.
Any sport, honestly.
Yeah, any sport. Yes, obviously any sport, but like you're getting paid to do something that nobody in the world is doing what you're doing. Y'all tell me, man. I just don't get it, man. You on the Lions, bro. The team to beat in the NFC, bro. The team to beat. But the NBA is back, baby. Let's go, Lakeshore. Let's do it, baby. We got the T-Wolves tonight. Y'all know the Knicks just made the trade. I think the Knicks in Boston, they play tonight too. Who y'all got winning in this game? You got the Lakers. The Lakers ain't won their first debut game since 2016. You know I do my homework. I ain't giving you no boo job. But damn, LeBron, can we get a debut win? And shout out Bron, shout out Big Bron, the GOAT. And they said they plugging in Bronny today. How y'all feel about them plugging in Bronny? Is this getting too out of hand?
Yes.
Is this starting to become a circus clown show with this Bronny
Yes.
LeBron shit? This is the LA Lakers. Let's think about winning
I
here.
don't mean to be rude. Like, I really, really don't. Like, I have no problem with LeBron, second greatest player ever. But here's my thing. Dalton Connect. God was amazing from three the other night.
Nice in the preseason.
He was nice. Did you see the last game?
Mm-hmm.
Knocking him down from 3. But no one's talking about him. They're all talking about Bronny.
They're talking about Bronny.
I'm not saying Bronny's not good, but Dalton Connect is an animal.
Stop the cap.
He's putting up 4.
Stop the cap. He's probably putting up a good
4.
A good bench 0. Not even.
I'll give him. You know what? I'll give him 4.
You give him 4. LeBron gonna set him up right. You know what I'm saying? He ain't gonna make him look bad out there. So
no, he's not gonna make him look bad. But Dalton Connect should be the guy you go to. He can knock him down.
Yeah, I think he should get some. If Bronny's getting some minutes, then Connect's definitely getting some minutes.
He's a shooter on the team. Goodness.
Yeah, he definitely gets some minutes. But I don't know if Julius Randle is playing today. I know they got Dalton DiVincenzo. This team with T-Wolves, I'm surprised they didn't try to trade Gobert and keep Karl Anthony Towns. But hey, that's on the GMs over there. Who knows how that works out?
They know more than we do.
T-Wolves, they projected to win the NBA Finals. I see it on like an ESPN site talking about predictions. Luka Doncic win the MVP. You know, like predictions. T-Wolves winning the championship. Y'all think with the roster that they got now, do they win the championship? Can Anthony Edwards gets his first one? I heard him say if he wins a ring in the next 2 to 3 years, he's switching to the NFL. Which is he bullshit. He always talking some bullshit.
Who is this?
Yeah, Anthony Edwards.
No.
He said if in the next 3 years, if he wins a Super Bowl, if he wins the NBA Finals, he's going to transition to the NFL.
He really is Michael Jordan. My goodness.
He transitioned into the NFL.
No.
Shut the hell up, Anthony Edwards. You always talking that bull.
He's a good player. Don't get me wrong. He's a really good player, but no.
Like, come on, nigga. Look at my face. Nigga, I'm a fan of yours. Stop talking that bullshit. You was not going to the. They crumple your little basketball ass
Stop
up
the cap.
in the NFL. Stop.
He's not little though. He's not little though.
Stop the fucking cap. Yeah, Anthony Edwards. He not that
You just
little,
said
but
you
damn.
just said little. He's not little.
No, Anthony Edwards is little compared to an NFL. Let alignment. Okay, what is he gonna play? Is he gonna play
I
a
meant
running back?
height wise. I meant height wise.
Because Anthony Edwards get his ass folded out there on the NFL field.
He's 6'4". He's not tiny.
Like, nah. Who y'all got? Boston, New York, Brunson, Jaylen Brown, Jason Tatum, Porzingis, all the guys, all the big dogs, NBA championship. They just won the NBA championship.
They
Brunson,
dropped the banner today.
Anthony Towns. Yeah, they get Carl Anthony Towns.
Yeah.
Thank you, Devin. Anthony Edwards is not playing football in his life.
I'm not saying he is. I'm not saying he is. All I'm saying is he's not short. He's probably small, but he's not short.
I mean, he might put him at safety. Put him somewhere where he ain't taking no contact. But at the same time, you're gonna have to take contact because
bulk up a little bit.
If you running the ball and
you have to bulk up.
Say Anthony Edwards gets a rep. Say Anthony Edwards gets a rep at running back, and Myles Garrett coming out.
He'll get popped.
Turning into a fucking burrito. His ass to get a fucking. And TJ Watt coming off the edge, and he runs to his side. His ass ain't getting his ass a little pop.
Broken ribs.
Shit. Devin in the chat. Let him at a BK touch him. That's finished.
Let Nick Bosa touch him.
But back on track. We got the Boston Celtics. We got the Jalen Brunson and the New York Knicks. Y'all seen the big trade. Y'all seen that video in that live stream. Go check that out, baby. And we talked about the trade on Lace 'em Up Sports Talk Show, you feel me? On Inside the Lines, you feel me? And Jalen Brunson, New York Knicks are a good team. They well built, but they ain't built to beat Boston. We'll see that today. I think they actually tipping off right now. I know the Lakers play at 10. I got to clock in and work at 2:30, so I might not be able to watch that game, but I will, you know what I'm saying, do my due diligence, watch the highlights, check out the stats, and then get back on there here and talk about it with the family, with y'all. You feel me? I think Boston gets the dub. You know what I'm saying? They got some good.
I agree with you. I like New York. I think they're a year or two away.
Yeah. I think they are a year or two away. They might get and they're in a good position in the playoffs. The other day. But next, talking still some more NBA, still a little bit more NBA. Paul George and Joel Embiid are the most injury-prone players. I think that Kawhi shit, that Kawhi stench kind of washed off on Paul George, or that injury shit. Y'all already injured in the season ain't start. How, Vance?
I don't know, dude.
I mean, holy shit.
They're already injured.
We're expecting you guys.
Is someone already injured? I missed it. Is someone already injured?
Yeah, man. Paul George, he already, I think he got like a hyperextended knee, and then Joel Embiid.
You got the two most injury-prone guys in the same team.
Exactly, bro. Like, what the hell, chat? I mean, what do y'all got to say about Joel Embiid and Paul George? I mean, you already injured. You was injured.
They're good players.
Joel Embiid, MVP type player, but can never be he can never be on the court when you need him on the goddamn court.
These dudes, okay, this is my biggest problem with basketball players. They don't want to play back-to-backs. They would hate baseball then because you're playing every single day.
Yeah, man. I mean,
they'd hate baseball.
Paul George. Like, I don't get how you injured already. I don't get how Kawhi Leonard's injured already. How are you injured already?
Kawhi's always injured.
Like, yeah, man.
That shocks you?
That episode is so terrible.
Hey,
Like
be
Kawhi,
honest with me.
between
Be honest with me.
Kawhi
Be honest with
and
me.
the
Them
thing
being
is, you're
hurt
playing.
shocks. Be honest with me. Them being hurt shocks you?
Hell no, it doesn't shock me, but it does
Exactly.
shock me that it's the first. We haven't even got to the first
We haven't played a game yet. Yeah.
Paul George got hurt in the preseason. Like,
We haven't even
what
played
are
a
you
game
even
yet. You're
doing
right.
playing? What are you even doing playing in the preseason? I'm sorry. You already know your guys are injury prone. Don't even play them in the preseason. Have you not seen NFL? Think Mahomes is playing preseason games? Stop it. Come on, bro. I don't get it, bro. I
I
just
don't
don't get
either.
it. Paul George, Joel Embiid. It just seems like a match made in injury heaven. Two injury prone players. Tyrese Maxey is going to have to carry the load, and that's who's going
Again.
to have to be down the stretch. And you get what they got. Who's their head coach? Nick Nurse. I think it's Nick Nurse, something like that. And I think it's just bad, man. You just and Kawhi Leonard. It's shout out Kawhi Leonard because you didn't started it. You didn't rubbed off your stench on Paul George, and that's the reason why he injured. But a lot of content going on. But let's talk about advance and don't leave the chat, baby. World Series. Yankees, your guys are in the World Series going up against the Dodgers. You got New York against LA, the biggest World Series I think ever in that I've ever witnessed coming up. This is big for baseball.
I got it.
You need this in baseball. Put on your cap, put on your put on your jersey, put on your cape, Vance. Show your Yankees merch, baby. We turned up in the chat. Turn the Yankees up. Starting Friday, World Series. We're gonna be watching it. We're gonna be going over it. NBA starting back up. NFL is already here. What a time to be
I've
alive,
always said
baby.
this. It's official. It is still baseball season until the World Series is over.
Yeah, man. And what they say, there's no crying in baseball.
Nope. That's actually from a movie. So Yankees, Dodgers, game one. I'm gonna be honest, you can laugh. This is an MLB's wet dream. The two biggest markets playing each other. You got the LA Dodgers, Shohei Ohtani's first World Series, Judge's first World Series, the two best players in baseball in both leagues playing against each other. Garrett Cole versus Jack Flaherty, World Series game one, 8:08 p.m., Friday the 25th. I'm looking forward to it, dude.
Hey, man, we're looking forward
I am
to it.
looking forward to it.
Hey, man, y'all got to lock into some baseball, man. You got the
Here's
Yankees.
the thing. This is the thing I know about Dino. You're not even a baseball fan, and you're going to watch it.
Hell yeah. Yankees versus
you're not a baseball
Dodgers. You got to witness history. This is history.
You're not a baseball fan, and you're going to watch it. That's how you know it's good.
You got to witness history. And Soto, y'all going to have to pay him. Soto going to have to get paid. Y'all going to have to pay him almost like $500 million. You already gave
they think minimum $650.
Yeah, he's gonna have to get his bag after
with who his agent is. You don't have that agent if you want to take a pay cut. You just don't.
You know what I'm saying? You and let's get it, man. We got Ohtani in here. We got Judge in here. We got
Soto.
Now you know what I'm saying? You got all the name brand guys in here. You gotta have
you got them.
You got.
I argue with Dallas and Laker fans all the time about the most recognizable and most dominant team in sports history. This is why Dallas, they might be the most marketable, but they're not the most iconic. The logo is great. The star, it's recognizable.
Yeah, Cowboys, yeah.
The Dallas Cowboys are recognizable. There's no, like even you and me, we don't like them, but we can't deny that. What I will say, the reason that they can't claim the best, they don't have the most Super Bowls in their own sport. The Lakers have a lot of championships. They don't have the most. Do you know, I want you to guess how many these boys have championships.
Yankees? Oh, don't give it to me. Let's see.
I'm not.
It's probably, is it close to Boston? Like to the Celtics? I know the Celtics, they got like 18.
Way more than them.
Damn.
It's more than them.
So what? 20 championships? 25?
More than that.
What the fuck? Oh no, that's too many.
They
That's
have
too many.
27.
27 world championships.
They're going for 28. I'm dead serious. They're
Damn,
going for
Jack.
28. The next
Did you know
closest.
that?
The next closest has 11.
28 championships?
They have 27 going for 28. The next closest has 11.
Who's that? Dodgers?
St. Louis.
Damn.
It goes so it goes Yankees, St. Louis, and then Boston and Oakland are tied for third with 9.
Nah, that's crazy. 27 championships is insane.
I know.
But the Yankees, they go way back. This is like the Lakers versus Boston in the finals. This is like Kobe and Shaq versus fucking Paul Pierce and them niggas. This is Yankees versus Dodgers, LA versus New York, and you gotta witness history, bro. No matter if you don't like.
Here's the thing, though. Nope. The reason that's a rivalry in like in the point of history. The difference between it is the Yankees' biggest rival can never play them in the World Series because it's AL versus NL. So the Yankees' biggest rival is the Red Sox. That's the biggest rivalry in sports. There's no discussion about it. That's the biggest rivalry in sports. Yankees, Red Sox. Yeah, man. The only way they would play would be to go to the World Series. They can't play in the World Series. It would be cool if they could, but it never happened. I will say, I think
I might need a Yankees jersey.
In basketball, the best rivalry is Lakers Celtics. There's no question about that.
Yeah, Lakers Celtics.
There's no question about that.
What about NFL? What do you think about NFL? Biggest rivalry. What y'all think of the biggest rivalry for the NFL? It used to be like the Redskins Cowboys, but we always used to get
from people around here. I go to school in PA. From people around here for a long time playing for Super Bowls, it was always New England versus Pittsburgh in the AFC title game.
Yeah.
For me, I don't think they're. I don't like the Rams. They're one of our rivals. For me, I think it's Cowboys Niners. Cowboys Niners.
Cowboys Niners.
We play every year.
Yeah. Cowboys Niners is a good rivalry. Ravens Steelers is a good rivalry. Green Bay and
Green Bay and Bears.
Green Bay Bears. Detroit get their butt whooping so bad.
You know the funny thing? The funny thing is, I'm from Northeast Ohio. Cleveland fans are like, we have a rivalry with the Steelers. You ask a Steeler fan, they're like, it's not a rivalry. We kill them. It's a one-sided rivalry. The Cleveland fans.
You look at history. You got to look at history records.
Yeah, the Steelers fans don't think of you as a rival. They don't.
Nah.
What would you say?
You got to win games. You got to win games. That's why I say when I was thinking about Green Bay, Detroit, I was like, nah, Detroit just now started winning. The Detroit
all time it's Green Bay versus the Bears.
Yeah. That's one of the biggest rivalries. Like Redskins and Cowboys used to be really big, but since we lost our name and whatnot.
Early 90s, yeah.
Since we lost our name and whatnot, it's gotten bad. But man, we had some breaking news today. Got some NBA today. It's a good night.
Let me ask you one. So before we go, I got a question for you. I know it's early, but we can do this. East and West Conference Finals.
NBA. Okay, let's go. I think Boston gets back to the finals. I think they're just a team. I don't want them to because I'm really not a big Boston guy. You see the Lakers jersey on me, but they're just a team that in the East, if they can stay healthy, they just have the roster to do it. West. Oh yeah, it's a toss up.
So who does Boston play? Conference Finals. Who do they play? Go to the final.
Conference.
Yeah. Who do they play? I think New York.
Ooh. I think New York too, man. I think New York too. No,
Yeah,
Well, we have to give respect out to Damian Lillard and Giannis. If they can stay healthy, I think the Bucks.
Milwaukee. Yeah,
Yeah, I think the Bucks will play them in the conference. So if they're healthy and they're dominating the way they should, because after that trade, we thought they were going to go to the finals automatically. I think the Bucks can play them in the conference.
you're gonna call me nuts. My Western Conference final, I'm gonna do it. Dallas, Minnesota.
Yeah, Dallas just went to the finals last year. Minnesota just coming off a trade. Anthony, like I said, they're predicted to win the championship. So
I don't
I can
think
see it.
saying that's crazy. I think they're both really good. I think
I
either
think
of
they're
them
really
can make
good.
the final.
Yeah, I think they're really good. I think the conference in the West, you hit it on the dot. Mavs versus the T Wolves, and in the East,
Clay
probably
Thompson.
Bucks or Knicks. Yeah, and they just
Where
got Clay, but Clay
yeah.
Been still been shooting pretty bad. Yeah, I don't know if you
Where do
seen that
you
preseason game.
where do you stand on the boys in the purple and gold? Which also were my high school colors, by the way.
You talking about Lakers?
Yeah, those are also my high school colors, by the way.
We still got the same weak ass roster for the last 2 years, and
You
we're
got
not.
it. You got Dalton Connect. You got the
And
shooter now.
LeBron is just he's still the top guy on the team. I can't have LeBron the top guy on my team. He's just
I'm gonna
not.
be honest. I'm not. I'm
He's just
not ripping on
old
LeBron. I'm not ripping on Braun. You need AD to step up. You really do.
the whole year without
You need
injuries
you need MVP 2020 level.
because LeBron and Bronny James ain't gonna gut it.
You
That's
need
not gonna cut it.
2020 level um AD.
Yeah, man. But Lakers they still got the same terrible ass roster they've been had. So hey, they got some rookies now, but you still got D'Lo who scored 0 points in a playoff game. You still got Austin Reeves who's very inconsistent. Rui Hachimura who can't shoot threes for his life.
Dalton
He
Connect
has
can
spurts
shoot.
of some
Golly.
some. He has some good spurts. Uh, yeah, man. I just don't think they got enough talent around LeBron and Anthony Davis. But that's
Do
me.
you believe this? Do you believe this conception that people don't want to play with LeBron?
Nah, because
Like I
LeBron makes
gotta be.
the team better.
I'm only asking because there are a lot of people, a lot of great players who don't want to play with him. Allegedly, I don't know. The reason I'm asking is
Because
because like
I
yeah,
think a lot of players just want to beat him. You know what I'm saying? He's the
that's
greatest player of all time. So a lot of players just want to beat LeBron. If I'm a team, if I'm a player in free agency, I want to go play with LeBron. He makes the
you'd
team
rather
better.
beat him than play. You'd rather beat him than join him.
He's not Kobe or Michael Jordan where they want to score or hold the ball because they know they're the best player on the court. LeBron wants to get you the ball. He wants to allow you to score. He loves his teammates. So hey, I do that. But man, we had a good day today. We got
It was
some
good.
on Thursday. Who we got on Thursday? I'm not sure who we got on Thursday.
Let me look right. Let me look real quick. We got Thursday night game. We've got week 8.
Yep. Thursday
Vikings
night.
at Rams. Vikings at Rams.
Vikings at Rams on Thursday. Vikings need to get their dub. They just coming off a big loss against Detroit.
Heartbreaker.
So and the Rams, they still Puka Nakua might be back. I heard he might be back this week. But hey, yeah, appreciate it, Devin. Vikings taking that dub. Let's be real, Devin. Let's be real,
No,
chat.
they are.
Vikings getting that dub. They just came off a loss. Rams, they got injury problems. Cooper Cup's in trade talks. Matthew Stafford, sometimes he's injury prone. So they gonna get that dub. But stay tuned in to Inside the Lines. We will be back on at 7 p.m. on Friday after the primetime game. Who knows? Maybe we'll get on tomorrow. I'm not sure after this Lakers, talk about some of the Lakers T-Wolves games. I know Friday
My
we got the
class
start
got
of the
canceled,
series.
so I can.
Yeah. So we'll get back on tomorrow at 7. Tune in at 7. We talk about the T-Wolves and the Lakers and the Knicks versus the Celtics. Friday we'll be back on there at 7. World Series starts on Friday. We got Rams, Vikings on Thursday. So hey, we got a lot of sports this week. Stay tuned in to Inside the Lines, baby. Thank you for watching us today. I'll see you soon. Thank you. God
God
bless.
bless.